Today I remember Mr. Harold Givens, my senior year of Gaither High School English teacher who passed away on May 4th of this year. I found his photo in a yearbook that I brought back with me on my last visit to Tampa, which was early February of 2015. But during the year 1986-87, I had Mr. Givens as my English teacher. Wow, I had Miss Angert as well. I hadn't realized that. These are the classes I took. Well, nonetheless, of course, I looked in this yearbook when I heard from my good friend, family friend. Gosh darn it, if we can ever get this focused. Carlos Rosali posted either Thursday or Friday that Mr. Givens had passed away. It must have been Thursday. But he wrote on Friday, perhaps, because he passed away on Thursday. But nonetheless, over this long weekend when I was out of town, I remembered, hey, I've got the yearbook. And lo and behold, I did not remember until now that I asked Mr. Givens to sign the yearbook. But not only that, after I'd taken a picture of this and lit a candle to remember Mr. Harold Givens, who will be buried in the Florida National Cemetery in Bushnell, Florida, of whom I shall visit after visiting my father the next time I am in Florida. Certainly a visit to Bushnell is always warranted. On the other page over here, I found what he had written to me. Fernando, omnium mutantum, I believe. No et mutamua e ellis. Good luck, H. Givens. Well, my Latin is rather rusty, having never studied it formally, but he basically says everything changes and don't change with it. Something like that, hopefully. Maybe I should ask somebody professionally. I'll pay somebody to give me a pure translation of this. But anyway, Mr. Givens was my teacher. He reminded me of my mother's father, my maternal grandfather, Pedro Garcia, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, in appearance, in a little bit, because he's a balding man. But he was in the U.S. Air Force for many years, this Mr. Harold Givens, just like my father. And at a time where I thought my English skills really sucked, because I had some reading difficulties all through my school career, that he inspired me to write. And he liked the stuff that I had written. And Mr. Givens, especially what I had written a paper on Ray Bradbury, the author, and he really liked it very much. And then another thing that I realized until this day is that he was the first person to introduce me to table topics, as in Toastmasters public speaking clubs. Table topics is when someone is brought up to the stage and a certain topic is given to them, and immediately they have to go into a response, or almost like a debate or a speech describing what that topic is and giving thoughts and the background and experience right out of the blue. So I remember one day he asked everyone in the class to write on a slip of paper a certain topic that they believed they would be interested in to hear more of from their other classmates. And we gave those to him. And then he asked each of us to get up one at a time to grab a slip of paper from the hat and to go to the stage and give a speech. And I remember my topic was justice. Somebody had written justice on a slip of paper, and I'm thinking, oh, gee, why couldn't it be something fun, something interesting? But, well, it is interesting, justice is, because it was so interesting trying to find the words to describe what is justice. How do you describe it? How does a 17-year-old kid describe justice? And I think I did a fairly good job. But Mr. Givens, kudos to you. I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Everything you taught me in English class, which I had forgotten, but is flooding back in a landslide of memories, often good ones. Thank you, dear sir. May you rest in peace. I'll be seeing you soon when I visit my father at Florida National Cemetery. God bless.